right, so you know we have a live chat today, but we are opening it up with a little demo from 21 Day Fix Extreme. So the workout we're demoing today is Cardio Fix Extreme. The workout does require weights. So I'm just going to show you guys one round from this workout. So everybody needs a set of light weights, something that you can do a lot of shoulder pressing with. The light weights are right here, so you guys grab them really quick. You at home grab your weights, and as soon as everybody has them and gets back out behind me, we'll do a quick little warm-up, and then, like I said, we'll go into it. It's going to be 3 exercises, and then we'll move on to the live chat. Yeah, don't go crazy. Don't get, like, super excited because I'm going to give you hard stuff. I probably should have a pair, even though I'm only going to demo. Hold on. Yeah, I already did shoulders today. Thank you. I'm demoing, and then I will be walking around talking about people's form and such, just so that we can make sure everybody's doing things correctly. All right. Weights out of the way. Let's warm up really quick. Are we ready? Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's jog. Get the heels up. Let's get the blood pumping. It's 2 o'clock here, West Coast time. I don't know about you guys, but I ate like an hour and a half ago. I'm kind of sluggish right now. No coffee in my life today. Oh, it's not okay. All right, so we've got toe taps coming up. Watch it first in 3, 2, 1. You're going to tap and open, close, open. Here we go. Join in. We've got 4 more. 3, 2, shoulder rolls back. Loosen it up. The exercise that we're starting off with is a lot on the shoulders. 3, 2, take it front. Front. 2, make sure your abs are in and engaged. You should feel this in your back a little. 2 more. Open the legs up wide. We're going to rock side to side. So you go side. You're going to feel this on the inner thighs. Abs are in, chest is up. 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet close together. You're going to lunge forward. Arms go up. Twist over the front leg. Bring it back. Together. Other side. Twist over the front leg. Keep alternating. Make sure you hit that 90-degree angle. We're going to do 4 more. 4. 3. We got no music. That's the problem. 2. Give me 1 more. Okay, toe kick. Swing it. 8. Woo, my hamstrings are tight. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your weights. For this exercise, you want light weights. It's a explosive jumping jack with a shoulder press for a minute. So the weights go up at your shoulders. Watch it first. Your feet start close together. Abs are in. Sit back like you're sitting into a chair. Jump up. Land knees bent, feet close together. As many as you can for a minute. When you get tired, if you make it through a minute of those nonstop, fantastic. Good for you. I can't. But that's where you'll take it if you need to modify it. All right. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We go down, up. Abs are in. Soft landing. All right, you guys keep going. I'm going to look at it because I'm on workout number like 6 for the day. Good. Yep, and get those knees behind your toes. So when you land, rock back into the heel so you work your butt. Keep breathing. Make sure when you land, your feet come together. There you go. These are all tips for you guys at home, too. Listen to what I'm giving them. Beautiful. They're all still jumping. Woo! Get those heels down when you land, though, so don't have to go so deep. Nowhere near as deep. Yeah, so even if you just land right here, yeah, heels all the way down. Almost there. 15 more seconds. Yeah. Don't worry. I swear I'm watching the clock. Jump. Press. 5. Lovely. 3, 2. Breathe. Yeah, it's hard. Okay, So if you had your light and your heavy set of weights with you, which is what you would have when doing this workout, you would switch over to your heavier set. So we have a back lunge with a front kick. It looks like this. You're going to drop the knee. You do hold the weights. Extend. Drop. Extend. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We go down. Now here's a chance for your heart rate to recover. You want that after those jumping jacks. Abs are in. Your chest is up. You're breathing. You're driving up through this front leg. Working your butt. Don't snap your knee. Extend. Like I said, this is where you would switch to heavier, so you really target those legs, the glutes. Let's have a look. Nice, good, nice and easy on that front kick. Take them at your own pace. Love it, they're killing it over here. Chest up, pelvis pulled under you. We're getting there, 15 more seconds. Good, so when you go into this lunge, don't let your butt go back. Tuck it under. 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Set your weight down. We have a 30-second interval of high knees. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Get them up. Drive those knees up as fast as you can. It's only 30 seconds. Keep breathing. Fast, fast, fast. It's only 30 seconds. Go, go, go. That's it. Drive them up. Drive them up. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 6. Get them up. 4, 3, 2, and good. You get a 10-second break, and we're back to jumping jacks. How you guys doing? They're breathing. Are you breathing? 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. We go down, up. Make sure that landing is soft. Explode up, and then get the weight back in the heels. Good. Every time, heels land. That's perfect. Yep. Keep those weights by your shoulders when you land. Keep your abs in. Good. Even if you take it to a regular jumping jack with a shoulder press, that's okay. These are brutal, you guys. You do what you can, and then you can go to the jack here, and then when you're ready, you get back into it. Keep breathing. That's fine. We're almost there. 10. Abs in. Careful. Soft landing. Get the knees behind the toes. 5, 3, 2. Rest. Those are over. 10-second break. You've got back lunge, front kick on the other leg. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. We go down. Kick. Down. Again, this is your chance to breathe before we go into that cardio interval, the 30 seconds of high knees. Don't snap that knee. Extend. Drive up through that front heel. Relax the arms down at your side. Let those weights dangle. Pull the pelvis under you. 90-degree angle, both knees. Good. Go ahead, go back down into it. Stay right there. Drop. Now. There it is. Come on, you guys, 15 seconds, everything you got. You only have to make it through another 30 seconds after this. Keep this heel down for me. Go ahead, go back. So shift your weight. There it is. 4, 3, 2, set them down and breathe. 30 seconds of high knees and your preview will be over. In 5, 4, 3, 2, let's do this. Let's go. Last 30 seconds right here. Just because it's a preview, just because it's only like 6 minutes doesn't mean you don't give everything you got while we're doing it. Keep them up, keep them up. Abs in tight, make them work. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, And breathe. All right, let's cool it down. That's important too. Give me a big inhale up. And exhale it out. Let's do it again. And exhale it out. Little shoulder stretch. So like I said, that's just one circuit from Cardio Fix Extreme. But hopefully it gives you guys an idea of the intensity, what we're doing with the weights, that sort of thing. Release it, interlace the fingers behind your back. Open up your chest. And then let's just give the quads a little stretch. Other side. And release it. All right, so we're going to move on to the live chat. I'm taking questions. Guys, thank you for joining me and giving them a fun little preview. All right, we're moving over. Are we moving chairs in front of the camera? Okay. Behind the scenes, they get to see what happens. Mine. Thank y'all. Hey, thanks. Can I take? Keith, do you want me to leave this on or take it off?
Wouldn't be tough. Thanks, lovely.
Is there glitter still falling out of my hair?
Oh my god, and unicorns and rainbows.
No, like
it's amazing.
Do you see the pile?
What is that from?
Some filming stuff earlier. There was glitter.
Hi.
Hi.
I got nothing. Oh, I do. Thanks. Hey, welcome to the live chat portion of our day.
Yes.
I feel like that camera is really, really far away.
It's not.
Okay.
We've got Steph here today.
Yay, and we've got
Yay.
Autumn here who already kicked your butt, which is awesome. And we've got a lot of people who are very loud in the background. So
Leaving.
We'll just wait. Just wait. Say for them to...
How's your day?
leave. It's good. How you doing? You doing good? Good. You good?
I need to eat
nice,
again.
Nice. Yeah, you like to do that eating thing. So we're gonna take some of your live questions, and maybe more glitter will fall out of Autumn's hair.
I hope not.
Maybe some unicorns will show up. It'll be good.
Some rainbow.
Some rainbows. Some unicorns. Why? Well, I'm waiting for this to load.
Okay.
I want to know why you're doing 7 workouts a day.
It's not really 7. It feels like 7. I'm 2.5 weeks out from competition.
So tell people what that is for people who don't know what competition. She's just competing against herself.
Against myself. It kind of actually is.
It kind of,
NPC, bikini competition. Bikini is the division. I hate saying the word bikini competition.
So let's explain. It's a fitness
it's
competition.
It's a fitness competition.
She'll be wearing a very bejeweled, bedazzled bikini.
It's so bedazzled.
It's bedazzled. It's got rhinestones everywhere. In places where rhinestones probably shouldn't be, to be quite honest.
It does.
How uncomfortable is that? Let's just talk about that.
It's not actually. It's fine. There's actually Swarovski crystals.
Have you seen that Saturday Night Live skit?
No.
Oh my god.
Let me.
Okay, we'll go ahead and just Google that one later. Okay. It's one of the funniest things I've seen in my life.
So yes,
crystals.
I'm 2.5 weeks out, which means there's an insane amount of working out in my day happening because I have like an hour and 15-minute lift, like weight training that I do, and then I'll have 2 different cardio sessions.
A day.
I'm not a huge fan of cardio in terms of like on a stair climber or on a treadmill.
Let me get on a treadmill and walk at 4.3. It's 4.3 elevation.
It's only at
4
20
hours.
It's only for no, it's not that long. It's only for 20 to 25 minutes at a time, which is so I have one of those in the morning. I would do something right now, but it would be considered an inappropriate gesture.
Okay.
So
you tell that we're friends? Not at all.
Not at all. We're not.
We don't spend time together at all.
Together.
Not at all.
So yes, so there's like 2 hours of workouts a day, and then an insane amount of eating. Which people think they think it's the exact opposite. They're like, oh, you don't eat, and I'm like,
I was getting really mad at her Instagram this weekend because people are like, oh my god, you're so skinny. Oh my god, you need to eat. She literally never stops eating. She comes into my office and is like, I'm hungry. Here, let me eat like a gallon of tuna fish with salsa on it.
it was so good.
And then 20 minutes later, oh my god, I'm starving. And then she's eating something else and something else. She carries around a bag of food this big. She eats. I swear to God, she eats. I promise. She's a good eater.
I'm crabby if I don't.
Yeah, she's crabby. All right, should we answer other people's questions
Yeah, this
besides?
is not Autumn and Steph hour.
Go for it.
But it should.
Should totally
Okay.
be a circus hour.
Sweets Forever says, keep your blonde.
So today, in the role of Keith Harris, will be Stephanie Saunders.
The understudy.
The understudy. I'm so sorry about it. He had a matinee. He had to perform somewhere else, so I'm here. But he'll be back next time. Don't miss him too much.
Yes.
He is way better than I am. Are you ready?
Yes, questions.
From Brittany Ulrich. I'm sorry if I just butchered your name. Business meetings seem to always involve food. How do you stay on track when on the road or when surrounded by not so great food?
I bring my own, because business meetings around here involve a lot of food too. And although more often than not, it's on the healthier side, it's still, because my food is so specific, at least right now, I just always have mine with me.
How do you get past, this is my addition to her question, how do you get past people making fun of you for dragging a giant bag of pink food around? Giant pink bag of food around, I should say.
Because when I get on stage, I look the way I'm supposed to.
All right,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, I just don't care. Like, I just eat my...
We're going to make fun of you for something in my
As you should. It's
Yeah,
hilarious. I walked in with 2 pink bags, the muffins, which was funny,
Yeah.
a gift, water,
You're a bag
purse.
lady.
Yeah, I was a bag lady
Bag lady.
today.
Erin Null-Morton, what is a good calorie goal when attempting to lean out? A calorie bucket according to the Fix Guide. We don't know how much you
I don't know what you weigh
or how old you
or
are, how tall you
anything.
are. If you're, I'm assuming you're a girl because your name's Erin, but you never know.
The best bet would be to use the calorie buckets on 21 Day Fix. They're designed to lose weight. So whichever bracket you fall into is where you should be aiming for.
Irene Newman, other than tofu and beans, can you give me some good ideas for vegan options? Satan Tempe, Google vegan alternatives and explore the options.
Yeah,
No.
I still, again, one day if I ever create some miraculous vegan other protein, I wish I did. I don't have it. You guys I know you're limited, but there really are only a certain number of things. Shakeology has protein in it. It's awesome. Tempe,
There's soy.
Boca burgers.
You've got
there's
your soy. You've got your pea protein. You've got what else do they hemp? They make
hemp,
stuff out
whey.
of now.
Whey's not considered
No,
vegan.
because vegan
it's
is
milk.
milk.
Or yeah, milk. Sorry,
There's a bunch
it's
of
not
stuff
whey.
out there.
But
Bunch of
there
stuff.
is, I mean,
Google it.
there are options, and I had a bunch of vegans in my 21 Day Fix Extreme Test group just complete it, and they did just fine, and their results were amazing. So you may not have as many options, but there are options.
Great. Dana Dwyer, when using the 21 Day Fix containers with another workout, Insanity for instance, do you still eat at the higher calorie bracket from page 76 on your rest day, or do you scale it back when not working out?
No. Whatever calorie bracket you're in, you don't adjust day by day. So if you're doing Insanity and you're doing it on a regular basis, you use the formula on page 76, whatever calorie bracket that puts you in, that's the calorie bracket you're eating from for 21 days. At the end of 21 days, you recalculate based on whatever your weight is, or if you're done doing Insanity and you switch over to a different program, 21 Day Fix, then you would adjust accordingly, but you do not adjust in the middle of the plan.
Sonia Vick, when does the 21 Day Fix Extreme program come out? I'm ready to take it to the next level.
February 2nd, right after the holidays. So,
Happy Valentine's Day.
yeah, you get your 21 Day Fix in now, so you get used to that healthy, clean eating. You start to build up the strength and kind of learn my style of training so that when Fix Extreme hits February 2nd, you are ready to go.
Yeah, you don't want to just start out with that one.
If you
don't-
haven't been working out.
Yeah, if you been sitting on the couch for the last 10 years eating pizza and using the remote,
You clearly don't want to do explosive jumping jacks.
No, it's
but,
probably not your best first choice.
but if you've been doing 21 Day Fix already, it'll be out February 2nd.
Ready to go. Lisa Galam, I love the 21 Day Fix. I don't need to lose any more weight, but I want to gain some more muscle. Can I do that on this program?
Yes, you would go into the maintenance, you would use the formula for maintenance, which is also on page 76, and up your weights when you're doing your workouts. That's where you're going to build your muscle.
Alona de Rosario. Sure.
Okay.
Okay,
Good for you.
Thanks. I love 21 Day Fix, and I can't wait to start the 21 Day Fix Extreme this spring. Here's my question. I really want sleek, toned arms. What other exercises or eating nutrition tips would you suggest I do to reach this goal?
Keep using 21 Day Fix. Keep bumping up your weights. There's tons of upper body exercises throughout all of 21 Day Fix. There's a million different ones you can do, but really sleek arms is going to come from your nutrition. So stay on the 21 Day Fix eating plan and you will get there. Takes time sometimes, you know. My triceps are still a work in progress, but they're a work in
Yeah,
progress.
that's what I look when I look at your arms. I think, oh, those triceps, work in
But
progress.
they are, because
Yeah.
because 2 years ago when I first started my competitions, like one of the people that I worked with in the gym was like, "Oh yeah, your triceps just are never gonna be what you want them to be. Like that's just genetics." And I was like, "No,
Screw
it's
genetics.
not." Yeah,
It's not. Come on.
cleaned my diet up and started lifting some heavier tricep stuff. And I mean, they're coming along. Like there's just some people who have naturally awesome guns, but mine are getting there.
I like your guns. I think
Thanks.
they're good.
Good guns.
You got good guns. Amber Snow, how will the nutrition aspect of 21 Day Fix Extreme change?
There are 2 different meal plans for 21 Day Fix Extreme. There is my countdown to competition, which is probably by far the toughest mental challenge you'll ever have. It's to stay on that extreme of an eating plan. It's still very healthy, very nutritious, but it's limited and it's hard, but you get insane results. And then there's Fix Extreme, which is similar to 21 Day Fix, but still different. There are no treats, there are no cheats, there's no wine. The food categories are a little bit different. You still have your color-coded containers, but the food lists are different. So the meal plans, I know everybody's like, well, how's Fix Extreme different? The workouts obviously are going to be way more intense, and the nutrition plan is that much more dialed in. So it is different. It's different. You guys will see. Talk to the coaches. They just finished it. 40 different coaches just finished Fix Extreme. So jump on social media and chat it up with them. See what their thoughts were, because they had amazing, amazing results. Yeah.
No wine.
I know that no wine thing, but you know what? I've been on that no wine thing for 3 months, so I don't want to talk about it.
All right. And next question.
And scene.
Lisa McLean. That's a great name. If you were
That's
going to be a
awesome.
trainer. My name is Stephanie McLean. No? No. She has a brother.
I love you.
If I miss one day of workout during the 21 Day Fix, should I go on to the next workout or do the workout I missed?
No, go on to the next one. Try not to miss. You go on to the next one if you want double up, do doubles, so do the one you missed and the next one. But if you're like, oh, I missed Tuesday's workout and you do Tuesdays on Wednesdays, then you're doing Wednesdays on Thursdays. So I would say do doubles. I would say do on Wednesday, do Wednesday's workout and Tuesday's workout, and then you'll be back on track.
What if you miss, totally my question again, what if you miss 4 days because you got the flu?
Just start over. I mean, it's not really starting over, and that happens, but just I would go back to the beginning and be like, okay, day 1, Monday, whatever, however, wherever you are, whatever day of the week it is, start and make that your first day. Especially something like the flu or something, you got to build back strength and everything again anyway. So
Cool.
yeah.
Jane Brink, I am older. Can I still lose weight, and can it come off as fast as a younger person? Can I speed up the process?
You sure can. Miss Mary, who was part of 21 Day Fix test group last year, was 70 when she started. She's now 72. She's lost over 70 pounds, has kept it off, looks fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah, just a ball of energy. So yeah, age ain't nothing but a number. Absolutely, go for it.
I'm just thinking of, was it last weekend? It was only last weekend, the weekend before.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah, we were at an event with her, and
She's
she had more energy than the entire. She's on the dance floor,
72.
partied up.
I
and
would like some of
We're
her
all
energy.
like, oh god, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. That woman.
I don't know what her fountain uses, but I'm gonna find it.
It's called 21 Day Fix. That's what it's called. It's awesome.
I live on the 21 Day Fix. I still don't have her energy.
Yeah, she's just genetically gifted.
She is.
And awesome.
But yes.
Emily Trosin, does quinoa and beans count as a red container?
No. Beans counts as a yellow because of the amount of carbs in it. and I believe quinoa does too. They have protein in them. They're not a complete protein like an animal protein, and they do have a higher amount of carbs, so they actually fall into the yellow. I know vegans and vegetarians hate me for that, but it is what it is. Sorry. I didn't make it, but there is a rule and a science behind it, and if there's a certain amount of carbohydrates in it, it has to count as a yellow.
Got it. Christina Phillips. I've plateaued for months, switched up my workouts several times, and I am breastfeeding my toddler. How can I break the plateau?
Well, is she on the 21-day fix, or has she just been working out?
Does not say. Oh,
That-
she is on the.
She's on
He
the
knows
21
this for a fact.
Okay, he knows this. She's on the 21-day fix, and you're breastfeeding. Until you're done breastfeeding, you might just stay at a plateau. That's just part of the hormones that are in your body. You want to make sure you're eating enough calories, believe it or not, because if you're breastfeeding and you're eating in a calorie deficit, your body will actually hold on to everything so that it can continue to produce milk. So, one, make sure you're eating enough. You need 5, whatever you calculate your calorie bracket to be, you need to add sometimes when you're breastfeeding, it just happens.
It just hangs on, and
Yeah.
then several months after, suddenly it's like.
It's like,
oh,
it's gone.
okay, that's great.
Hormones, they are not always our friends.
They're so wacky,
But
and you can't really control them.
you have a beautiful, healthy baby, so that's
Good trade-off.
key.
Good trade-off. I like this question. Brandy Krogan, do you think bananas are a good fruit choice?
Yeah. Potassium, they're good. They keep you from cramping up after a workout. Right now, my final 3 weeks counting down to competition, I actually don't have fruit in my diet. Tons of vegetables. Don't freak out and be like, oh my God, she doesn't eat fruit. I do. Just not the last 3 weeks. It's my carbs come from other places. But leading up to that, I usually have a banana with my Shakeology every day after my workout.
Amber Lake, what is the length of Fix and Fix Extreme workouts?
30 minutes. That's it. You're in and you're out, all in 30 minutes.
Lacey Sanborn Dunlap. That's a lot to write on a form. As you lose weight, do you ever drop below the minimum calories that are suggested in the book?
Is that directed towards me, or is that saying people in general?
In general.
Let's go for general.
Oh, no. No. That's why we say because, shorter people, when you do, and who are tiny already, when you do the calculations, sometimes the formula, which is not something we created here at Beachbody, this is like a scientific formula used across the board in fitness, will sometimes put you lower than 1,200 calories. We just don't recommend that at all for no matter what. So don't ever go below where the calorie bracket is. You'll be starving. Oh my God.
You'll be so
You'll
hungry.
be so hungry.
Oh my gosh, and then you'll be really grumpy pants.
Eat. No, nothing under 1,200. Oh, dear God. I eat 2,100 a day, 2,100 calories a day.
I am well aware
will
of this because I hang
kill
out with
somebody
you while you do it.
if
And
I don't.
she's like 2 hours without a meal, and she starts getting like,
I literally walked into the chat and was like, I'm hungry and I don't have time to eat before this, and I was not happy about it.
Amy Valance, can you have wasabi and soy sauce almonds by Blue Diamond on this diet?
On 21-day fix?
Yeah.
No, because the wasabi soy sauce, there's a ton of salt all over them. So here's the thing. If it's your first, let me rephrase. If it's your first round of 21-day fix, your very first time doing 21-day fix, don't have them because they're just loaded with salt. They're going to make you retain water. They're not the healthiest thing to have that much sodium. If you're going to stay on 21-day fix eating plan, which really is a way of life, so it's the way you really should eat all the time anyways, then by all means, if you want to have them as a treat every once in a while, yes, but just be aware that they're loaded with sodium and don't have massive amounts of them.
Awesome. Robin Hendrickson, I cannot eat sweet potatoes or yams. Substitution ideas. I'm sorry, that blows.
I know.
Roasted
Is it just sweet potatoes and yams, or is it potatoes in general? Any other carb, really. I mean, you can have red potatoes, you can have white potatoes, you can have brown rice, you can have quinoa, you can have anything else that falls under the yellow steel-cut oatmeal, Ezekiel bread.
Jazz hands? What are you showing me?
Jazz hands, what?
I think he's saying we have 5 minutes
Oh,
left.
okay. But yeah, anything
it
off
came out
of
like
the
this.
yellow list, if you're talking about the 3-day quick fix, You can use a white potato, you can use a red potato, you can use brown rice if you absolutely needed to. But I'm not exactly sure without knowing if it's just like an allergy or you just don't like them or what it is.
Good question.
Yeah.
Latoya Banks, what colored container is a Larabar on the 21-day fix? Or would you not
Not.
recommend eating them while on this program?
It is not on the program. That kind of falls under the treat category. And I would say this again, if it's your very first round of 21-day fix, just get rid of it for 21 days. And then again, if you continue on with it afterwards, I would make it a treat and not actually count it. Which your treat, when you have a treat, it subs in as a yellow. More than likely, without looking at the nutrition fact on it, I would say it would probably count as a yellow.
It's higher in carb.
I was going to say, I think it's higher in carbs, yeah. So probably it would sub in for a yellow, but make it a treat because it shouldn't be something you're having every day.
This is my favorite name ever. Ready? Unknown mystery person.
Okay. Hi, unknown mystery person.
Hi, unknown mystery person. You're such a mystery. You're so mysterious. So mysterious. Do you?
Somebody's
It's the wizard.
behind.
It's the wizard.
That
Do
might
you-
be Carl.
Have you? Wait. Do you have you use?
Okay.
Keith. Do you use the 21-day fix dressing? Can you use a low-calorie store-bought salad dressing instead?
You could, but again, I would have to know what dressing it was, what the nutrition facts are. The fixed dressing, I use it all the time, and I know exactly what's in it, so nothing's processed or anything like that. Once you go store-bought and it's something that's sitting on a shelf that's not refrigerated, you're usually getting something processed in there. So you can use it. It's going to count as an orange, but just really read your ingredients because, like I said, a lot of times those dressings are loaded with sugar and salt, and you want to steer clear of that stuff.
95% of the time, they've got some kind of crazy oil in them, too.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So
Meaning
there's
like
that.
soybean oil or something. Terraquals. What do you think about cheat days? Do you ever have them?
Yes. Not when I'm in competition prep, but yes. When I'm off of competition prep, absolutely. I have them once a week. And it's not a cheat day, it's a cheat meal. I don't like cheat days. That's crazy. That's like a whole lot of bad eating in one day. One meal, okay. You have whatever you want, you satisfy your craving, and then you go back to your clean eating. When you have one full day of it, it can kind of spiral out of control really quick. So one meal, absolutely. It's calorie cycling, basically. It's good for you. I can't wait to start doing it again. 2.5 weeks. Somebody give me a burger. There is, okay, no joke, there's a peanut butter cookie in my freezer right now that's literally like the size of my face. I bought it, I took my son to a pumpkin patch festival this weekend.
Cute.
And they had the most enormous stacks of these fresh baked cookies, like all the different kinds. And then they also had Rice Krispie treats. And he got a Rice Krispie treat. And that peanut butter.
And you just sat there going.
I was literally like, I'm pretty sure the drool was running down my face. And I was like, that peanut butter cookie's mine. And I got it. And my girlfriend looked at me and she's like, it's homemade. It's like a fresh baked. It's not going to last for 3 weeks. And I was like, no preservatives. So I threw it in the freezer.
Is it going to taste good? You don't care.
I haven't had a cookie in 3 months. Is it going to taste
Tastes
good?
good.
It's going to taste like heaven. Get in my mouth.
Here's a piece of cardboard. Autumn, eat this. It's a cookie. Okay. That's going to be you in 3 weeks.
Last time I got off stage, I ate a jumbo Snickers in about 3 seconds. I'm not lying. It happened.
There's photo documentation.
There
I've
it is.
seen
It happened.
Erica Poretto Blevins. I've gained 3 pounds since starting this. I'm only on day 3. Is this normal? Yes.
Yeah, because there could be a lot of things happening. Your body just going, what's happening? Depending on what your eating habits were before. You may be eating more food than you're used to, so it's going to take a minute for your metabolism to reset to what's happening.
More than likely.
Bowel movements kind of, if it's more protein than you're used to, bowel movements tend to slow down a little bit for a minute.
More than likely also is a cortisol response to the exercise. You're probably just
That also
retaining water
happens.
in the muscle. It happens in every program we do, and sometimes it lasts for weeks. So don't panic if you weren't exercising fairly intensely up until this point.
Yeah.
It could be totally exercise related, or it could be totally food related.
Don't panic and don't weigh yourself every day. Go through the 21 days, weigh yourself once a week if you really need to get on the scale, but watch how your clothes fit, that sort of thing, because that's really the true test.
Okay, how quickly can we get through these 2 questions? Ready?
Quickly go.
What kind of breakfast cereal do you suggest for the diet? In the book, you say low sugar. What do you recommend?
Breakfast cereal, I'm honestly not really a fan of. I like steel-cut oatmeal that I make myself, but I know what's in that breakfast cereal. Any and all of them are going to be processed and have some sort of sugar in them. So I don't know, because I haven't had breakfast cereal in like 6 years.
It looks yummy though, doesn't it?
It does. Every once in a while, granola looks amazing.
Kashi, I don't know what that is, but it looks really good. Yummy. Okay. Cereal cravings. Do you eat ice cream at all, and what kind?
I
She doesn't.
no, that's not true. I do. It's not my favorite thing. Like, if I had to choose between like a cookie or a cake or ice cream, I want the cookie or the cake every time. But I like cookie dough.
Okay, last question. Ready? Ruth
I need to eat.
Snyder. I cannot pronounce your maiden name. I'm really sorry. I'm just going to butcher it. So let's just go for Ruth Snyder. Will there be a modifier in Fix Extreme?
There is a modifier in Fix Extreme,
And she's awesome.
and she's amazing.
We love her.
Yes.
She was great.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
We're out of time.
Okay.
As you can tell, because Keith is starting to pack things out.
We are
while
out
we're
of
still talking.
time. Guys,
Oh,
thank
look!
you for tuning in. Next month, we'll start the chat, same thing, with a 10-minute preview of another one of the 21-day Fix Extreme workouts. So tune in, and I'll see you guys soon.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.